Are you wondering if your narcissist has really changed? If you're wondering if your narcissist has really changed and things are going smooth sailing and they're totally agreeable and everything is going great, just say no to them one time, especially about something that they want. No, you say? There you go. Have fun with your answer. Enjoy.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist Lee Hammock, the diagnosed narcissist that uses his platform to raise awareness for, personality disorders, mental health issues, and things like that. Get more people into therapy, and also in the process of doing that, validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series, I just take my TikToks and make them longer. They are 60 seconds or less over there. They're going to be longer over here. The one you just watched was about a woman. Mom went blank on her TikTok name. I'll put it in the handle. But the video is pretty much about how to tell if a narcissist has changed or not. Like whether or not your narcissist has made any kind of discernible changes, any kind of progress or whatever. Just in case you do get a narcissist to go to therapy. Because some do go to therapy. Some of them do go to therapy, i.e. me. I went to therapy, I was honest with the therapist, and I made positive behavioral alterations because you cannot get rid of the personality disorder, but you can make behavior changes to make life more palatable for yourself and for your family as well. Getting text messages. As you can see, I'm outside today, y'all. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. So I'm just outside right now. I just decided to come outside and just breathe a little bit. But the way you can tell if a narcissist changed is like the video said, say no to them. Find a way, a reasonable way. Don't just say no to everything. You've seen the movie Jim Carrey, The Yes Man. Don't do the opposite of that. Don't just say no to everything. But something that you would typically say yes to, even though you didn't want to, say no to them. Don't say, no, I'm not doing that. Say no, I would prefer not to do that. Or no, I don't really want to do that. Something along those lines right there. Be respectful with it. If you want to, I don't know if you want to be respectful. You don't have to, but find a way, find a reason to say no to them because that'll help you tell if they have changed. If you say no to them, if you say no to, let's say, hold on. If a narcissist wants to spend a lot of time with you, let's say you got, y'all spend every Wednesday or Thursday together. And then, but you have to you're busy Wednesdays and Thursdays, but this person normally just wants to encompass your time, wants to engulf your time and things like that. And then if you say, normally, if they say, hey, can we hang out on Wednesday? You say, look, normally you would just say yes, even though you wanted to say no, you needed to get work done. You would say yes, just out of pressure, just because you didn't want to hear the arguing or the guilt trips, or you don't really care about me, you don't really love me, that type of stuff right there. You normally say yes. If they are making positive behavior alterations, you should be able to say no right then because you don't really want to hang out Wednesday. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It doesn't mean that you don't care about them. It just means that you are busy that day. You want to get stuff done. You know what I mean? You want to be able to get stuff done and you want to be able to handle stuff in a decent manner. So instead of hey, can we hang out Wednesday? You can say, look, I'm really busy Wednesday. If we can just maybe hang out Thursday, let me finish my work Wednesday, get everything done, concentrate, so I can get 100% done, finished. Then Thursday, I'm all yours. If they give you any type of pushback, well, I thought Wednesday was our day. You really don't want to hang with me? Why can't I can't be in your presence? They are not making any kind of behavior alterations right there. They are literally, just they are still guilt tripping you. And just to let y'all know, behavior alterations don't happen overnight, but they should be taken in consideration. If they give you pushback, you say, hey, look, you promised me that you would give me space and you would allow me to set my boundaries and say no sometimes. You're doing exactly the opposite right there. If they push back again on you, if they make you feel guilty, they are not making any kind of behavior alteration. They are still not listening to you and they don't care what you have to say. And that's point blank, period. Therapy or not. Yes, therapy. No therapy. If they're not making positive behavior changes, you should how do you feel around them? If they are going to therapy, are you feeling differently around them? If they are not going to therapy, they promise you, even if they don't go to therapy, you don't want to leave. I want to exhaust all options. I want to give them one more final chance. Even if they don't go to therapy and they are not making positive behavior alterations, what is the point of staying there other than their presence? This is what I call narcissistic math right here. This is what I call narcissistic math. Math, M-A-T-H. I know I got this thick North Carolina accent, but math, narcissistic math. Like, if you subtract that narcissistic person from your life, other than their presence, other than their bodily presence, other than their being, what are you losing? What are you losing? Because that's what I do all the time. I tell people, and some people say, oh, the financial aspect of things like that. I was like, okay, cool, finances. So you know what you need to work on if you want to leave this person. If it's just their body, just the thought of them being with somebody else and treating somebody else better, then is that worth it? What you're being put through? Narcissistic math. Because narcissists do it, I do it. On my end, the equation goes like, am I easily replaceable? Because if I'm easily replaceable in your life, I want to make myself harder to replace. So the financial control comes into play. A baby comes into play. Let's have a baby. Moving in together comes into play. Engulfing all of your time, like not letting you have any free time, comes into play. You know what I mean? Clapping the cheeks massively, or getting the cheek, letting you clap the cheeks massively. All that comes into play as well, as a way to make themselves, as the way to disintegrate your boundaries and make the narcissist more valuable. That's addition. That's narcissistic math from the narcissist side right there. And y'all hear anybody talk about narcissistic math, you know they stole it from me. I know y'all, look, I've been coming up with some heat. I've been coming up with some heat on this channel. I know about OG followers. I know y'all, my peeps on here. I know y'all appreciate it. I appreciate y'all too, honestly. Like said, if you want to know if they're actually changing, this is just, like I said, this doesn't have to just pertain to narcissists. Like, hey, Lee, you know what? Everybody's not a narcissist, brother. I'm like, okay, cool. I know everybody's not a narcissist. I get that. But I am, you know? I am. I'm talking about me. You want to get rid of me? Do this. You want to test if I'm changing? Do this right here. Set a boundary. Say no. Because I don't like boundaries. Because boundaries mean you are in control. Boundaries mean you have some semblance of control over this relationship dynamic. And this is not just an intimate relationship. They can be parents, brothers, sisters, friends, co-workers, associates. You know what I mean? The car salesman, your narcissistic dog, your narcissistic cat that just licks itself all day and worries about itself. That stuff right there. It doesn't just have to be people per se. So that's the easiest and quickest, most efficient way to do it. And the woman that began, her name is Rachel. I don't know why I forgot her name. Her name is Rachel. It's a blonde boy. That blonde mom on TikTok, and her real name is on Instagram. She uses her real name. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it goes right there. Just set a boundary or figure out a safe way to say no. Because physical violence is really physical violence is a threat. It really is. So protect yourself at all costs. Protect your peace at all costs. Because you mean more to you mean more to you than you do to them. I promise you that. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel for more. Mental Illness is out. Peace.